Well, as the Russia-Ukraine war continues overseas, thousands of people have died. But tonight, we hear the story of a teenage girl and her family who survived, who are now living in Union County, Kentucky. Eyewitness News' Hannah Hurley is now here with us with her story. Hannah.
That's right, Jessica. Union County is known as the home of the Braves, and the eye-opening story of one young foreign exchange student brings a whole new meaning to the word brave.
We were just so scared that this is going to be the end.
Living in a constant state of fear.
I was too afraid to fall asleep, but also I knew in case I will actually die, it's better to fall asleep and die in their sleep than to just the bomb exploding right now.
Something most of us could only ever imagine, but was reality for Anastasia Misiutin.
This is a very dangerous and very scary situation, and also very emotional situation.
Misiutin is a German foreign exchange student who found herself in Ukraine before the war broke out as she was traveling to see a doctor who could help her with her medical condition. Misiutin and her parents were supposed to leave Ukraine to go home on February 23rd, but decided to stay one day longer.
What?
It was that day that Russia invaded Ukraine. But it just kind of felt like nothing because you don't really realize it. And so we kind of tried always to calm ourselves down and just say that everything is fine and everything will be fine, even if we were not sure if that's going to be the case.
6 days being cut off from the outside world, limited food, electricity, Wi-Fi, not knowing when or how it would end. With the roar and shock of each bomb, Misiutin says she would send heart emojis to her loved ones back home.
I kind of wanted to give them something because is a big part of me. And so just knowing that whenever I just felt like everything is going to be the end and I kind of deserved so much more to experience, I already had so much awesome things in my life, and this is something I wanted to give back to them.
But finally, the nightmare she was living would come to an end with the knock and rescue of the Red Cross.
Someone knocked very loudly on our door. As I said, we were not expecting anyone, so at that point we were pretty sure that those were the Russians and we're about to die every second. And so this panic already came up, and I just completely was like, okay, this is the end. What is the last thing that I want to tell my parents right now? What is the last thing? And the others just jumped out, got a weapon in their hand, and whenever that person came in, we had tears in our eyes just because we thought we were dying. But whenever they walked in and was the Red Cross and we saw those 2 big packets of food, it was just such a relief.
Fast forward 2 years later, Misiutin is living a seemingly normal life in Union County as a high school student, now getting to share her story with the community.
She shared to my U.S. history classes, and the word got around the school so much that other students and staff wanted to hear her story, that more students would come in, and then we decided to do a public session today for community members. I think it's important for her story to be heard and for us to be able to make that connection in such a small town of something that seems so far away.
And it's Misiutin's lived experience that is changing so many lives in this small town in Kentucky.
We have that living history and that primary source right here that can educate our community, whether it's staff, students, adults, whoever.
And especially that of her host family.
How grateful she is just to wake up every day and to know that her family's going to wake up every day. It's an unbelievable thing to hear from somebody that's 16 years old, and it's perspective that you expect to get from war veterans that are 80 years old. But to hear it come from the mouth of a 16-year-old, it's like, wow, there are much worse things going on in the world than what I have to deal with.
I don't want to end my life with a negative feeling, and so whenever I was there, I just started to take everything positively because I just wanted to just die happy.
Misiutin will be heading back home in just a few short months, but the knowledge and story she leaves behind, we're told, have changed the lives of people in Union County forever.